your nosy neighbor, and I'm out here at Blacktail Reservoir because if you've always wanted to have a boat, or maybe you just want a weekend on the boat, we have the business for you. Locally owned business, Cascade Boat Rentals. We're going to talk about how you can rent a boat and get out here on the reservoir for some really fun summer activities. All right, let's talk to Nick with Cascade Boat Rentals. Hey Nick, we're out here at Blacktail.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. So tell us, what is Cascade Boat Rentals?
Cascade Boat Rental is a local, veteran-owned family business. We're just trying to make it easy for people to get out on the water and enjoy water sports without all the hassles that are sometimes associated with boat ownership.
100%. You're like, I'd like to go on a boat, but I don't think I want to own a boat.
Yeah, I don't want to winterize it. I don't want to pay the insurance. I surely don't want to back down the trailer with everybody watching me, waiting for me to do it just right. And I don't want to worry about having to clean it up or fuel it afterwards. I just want to step on and enjoy it and step off and go home.
I love that. So we're out here. Is this the boat?
This is it. That's our 24-foot pontoon. It's a beautiful, great boat. It's wonderful for just about anything you would like to do, whether it's just floating, it's fishing, or if you want to pull your family around on some of these toys.
So let's talk about that. So you can rent the boat, and we're going to talk about all the prices and things, so stay tuned. But it's more than a boat?
Yes,
what else do we offer? Let's talk about what else you guys offer here.
Well, you know, we're real proud of our Snake River here in Idaho Falls, and
Yes.
sometimes you'd like to get out there and get a little closer to it. So we offer kayaks and paddle boards down there on the river or out here at the Blacktail Reservoir.
And you offer a submarine?
That looks like a submarine. This is actually...
Is this Moses's basket? That's what it also looks like.
It does, but this would have kept Moses real warm because it is an insulated cooler, so you can put all your ice and your sodas and your beverages in that and tow it behind you in your kayak without having it drag you, because it's streamlined just like a little kayak, and without having to worry about everything getting soaked or drowned because it's very buoyant.
It's like your
has
little
a lock-on lid.
It's a lunch boat.
Yeah, it's like a little lunch boat. It's even got little cup holders on it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So this is a kayak.
Yep.
This is a paddle
board. Yep, stand-up paddle board.
So now I also noticed, do you rent the life jackets, or is that just for decoration?
The life jackets come with it. In Idaho, it's required that you wear your life jacket when you're out on one of these, and it also is required that you have a noise-making device to get somebody's attention, so we include that for you as well. And the paddles are also included, and I'll point out that the paddles on these two have actually been reversed. That is a stand-up, that's a kayak paddle, that's a stand-up paddleboard paddle.
Well, I don't know who was in charge of that. Let's not mention any names.
All right.
Definitely couldn't have been me. So then what else do we have? So these are, you could rent them and go on the river, not just the reservoir.
That's right.
But then we got over here.
These are toys that are associated with renting the boat. This is a 3-person towable tube. You can sit on it like a couch, or you can turn it around and kneel on it. This 150 horsepower Yamaha motor is more than capable of pulling up to 3 adults on this at wonderful speeds.
I wouldn't have thought of a pontoon boat pulling tubes, but you're saying
it does, because
totally.
the pontoon lifts the boat out of the water, so it's much less of a coefficient of drag.
I didn't know that. So it can pull a knee board.
Yep, pulls the knee board. We also welcome people to bring their own skis. All the stuff that you would need to do towable items like ski ropes and the safety flag are all included on the boat.
That's awesome.
We also have the more comfortable ski type life jackets in various sizes on the boat, so that you can make sure that you're safe and comfortable when you're enjoying these products.
That makes sense. All right, then what's this last year?
This right here is a huge 7-foot by 15-foot floating mat. It's very buoyant. In fact, even someone like me can stand up on that without it sinking. I've seen people set up lawn chairs on it and sit on it.
Oh my goodness.
But what it allows you to do is find a place on the water that's quiet. You can launch this off the back of the boat. It has a ladder on the back that makes it easy to get up and down, and that way the kids can safely play on something that's stable instead of just bobbing around like a cork.
Yeah.
And we also offer these big jumbo-sized pool noodles for sometimes just tucking under your arm or sitting on, to just kind of make it so you can
kind of
relax.
bob out there like a what was it?
Like a bobber.
bob out in the water. I would love that because I don't want to, if you want to just relax, I love these.
Yep, those are
okay,
great.
are these extra when you rent the boat?
They are. They're
Okay.
extra items. They're not very expensive, and they're available as add-ons. Another add-on that people commonly ask us about is, can I bring my pet on board? And you certainly can.
Yeah. You want to bring your little dog or chicken?
Yeah, your chicken. We charge a small little fee for it just to help clean up all the pet hair and stuff between you and the next renter, but it's available.
So let's talk about money.
Okay.
So should we take a walk down this way?
Yeah, let's do it.
So how much does it cost?
If you rent this for the whole day, it's $585.
And that's at Blacktail Reservoir.
That's at Blacktail Reservoir.
Okay.
We also offer delivery all the way out to Palisades. For Palisades, we charge a delivery fee of $75 because Palisades doesn't have very much parking for all the different trailers, so I have to drive all the way back. I can't just leave it.
Makes sense. So you got to make 2 trips kind of out there. Whoa.
Yeah.
Now I can't look at you and walk at the same time.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a ninja course.
So you delivered a reservoir. What about like Gem Lake? Is this just for the reservoir? Will you take that to the river?
We could do Gem Lake. It's just that the river has so many submerged obstacles underwater that sometimes people are a little apprehensive about what might be down there, whereas something like this is real open and easy, a lot less anxiety.
That makes sense.
We can also launch from Juniper Campground, which is on the other end of this reservoir and closer to Rigby and Rexburg.
That makes sense. So can we take it out for a little spin?
Let's do it.
As we talk about this? Perfect. So that makes me think, I'm going to hop on. We'll get the cameraman. The cameraman's going to end up in the lake here in a minute. So as you're doing this, now this is the next thing I think of. What if I don't know how to do all of this? How does it work?
If you could drive a car, you can drive a boat. It's the same as a car, except it doesn't have a brake or gas pedal.
No brakes. That's great.
Yep. You just slow down before you get to what you're going to, and if you want to slow down a lot, just put it into reverse and it'll slow you down.
Do you give a little tutorial if someone's kind of new at it?
No.
Oh.
We give a big tutorial before.
Oh, you're sassy.
We're going to
like
make
him.
sure that everybody is going to be very comfortable with this. We'll take as much time as you need to learn the ins and outs of this boat, but it's really simple. You'll be surprised. Another thing that people tell me constantly is they really appreciate not having to worry about coming into the dock and just barely touching it. I'll be waiting at the dock for you when you return to help catch the boat, get you alongside and moor you safely so you don't have to worry about coming in too fast or too slow.
Yeah, that is what was going to be one of my next ones. Do I need to get this rope down here?
I'll tell you what, let me do all the work.
Be a good sailor? I'm not a good sailor. Oh, wait, no, you're a pro. Tommy already got on the boat, but you should see how professional he is at this.
Well, practice makes perfect.
Not your first rodeo,
no, ma'am.
As we say. So, okay, so you'll launch it, you'll bring it up here. All I would have to do is show up.
Yep, it'll be floating here just like this. So you come down with your coolers and your snacks, and I'll show you where to store those on board, and we'll get your Bluetooth hooked up to the radio so you can play your tunes.
Very nice.
And then we'll go through a quick safety briefing and an extensive operational guide. We'll talk about how to use the tow ropes. You'll notice that on the back of the boat, it has this bar that goes around the motor. And what that helps do is there's a little pulley that goes along that bar that always keeps your tow rope up out of the water. And when you turn, it smoothly transitions your towing person so that they don't have that situation where the rope kind of sinks down in the water and then snaps free and causes a lot of torque. So
that makes sense, because those are the things you think about. Oh, I'm worried about. Those are the little, boat things.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've got this stainless steel telescoping ladder and a swim deck that makes it easy to get on and off board. And you'll notice that these loungers face rearward, so you can have someone comfortably seated, watching the person
this
you're
way
towing.
Here. They come around. Oh, let's go this way. So you can easily go this way.
Yep, you can turn it that way, or you can just sit in this one and look backwards and recline. And that helps you have someone keeping an eye on the person you're towing and giving those commands to the person driving the boat.
So let's talk about, we'll get launched here.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore you here. As you're working, how many people can be on the boat?
Up to 13 people. Right next to the place where you start the boat is a decal that tells you how much weight it can hold, and it's a lot. But we've never had a problem with the boat having too many people on it.
You haven't ever had my family on your boat?
No, not yet, but we hope we can.
So is it's weight limit versus number of people?
It's kind of both. The overriding factor is the weight limit. So 13 people or 1,833 pounds.
Now
This is a pontoon, but it's actually a tri-toon. It has 3, air-filled
Am I going the wrong way?
reservoirs. No, I think it just needs a little encouragement.
Oh.
There's a tab at the bottom, kind of like
I
an
didn't
office
do
chair.
the office chair tab.
Yeah, that's
I got
what it is.
Perfect.
All right.
Because this is, because I've driven a boat when I was younger, but never driven a pontoon boat.
Sure. Well, we're pontooning right now. We're away from the dock. You can see it just sits really stable and easy in the water. The steering wheel here tilts up and down, so if you want to stand up and drive, you can do it easy, or you can do it from down here. This is where you can raise your motor if you're going into someplace shallow, but most of the time you can leave it all the way down with up and down. And the motor is very quiet, so it's not constantly drowning you out when you're talking and stuff like that. So just like you have a gas pedal on a car, you have a throttle right here as a stick. So you just push it in the direction you want to go. So if you want to go forward, you push it forward.
Off we go.
Off you go.
So now, okay, so if you're out here, you said, all right, this is for the day. What does that mean? So you drop us off at 9 in the morning, and we got to be back at the dock at 5?
It'll be floating here at 9. You don't have to be back till 6.
6. What if you don't want to do that much? Do you just decide how long? Because I know up at Blacktail you don't have any cell service.
Sure.
So you just decide ahead of time when your day is done?
We'll definitely be here for you at 6. If you can reach us, if you have cell service, like if you go up towards Juniper, you can get cell service.
That makes sense.
But if you can't get a hold of us, just leave it moored against the dock and we'll come pick it up at 6, and we'll be sorry we missed you, but we'll take care of the boat.
Look at that. So so if we're looking at this and you spend the day, if someone's never been on the boat, what are some things that they would want to think about? If they're like, I want to go do this, what are some tips and tricks that you would
Blacktail
tell
Reservoir
someone?
has a few campgrounds that are only accessible by boat. And they are places where you can stay overnight, whereas you can't stay here at the day use overnight. You can stay at these overnight. They have their own floating dock, and they have their own vault toilet. They have a shelter and a fire ring. So if you want to bring your tent and maybe some charcoal and some s'mores, and you can spend the night out there, no one's going to bother you because you'll be the only one there.
And so let's talk about that. If you wanted to do that, is it just per day? So then you do 2 days?
Just 2 days, yeah.
And it's no issue. Just you moor the boat and
Just moor the boat.
Fantastic. Yep. What about sleeping on the boat?
It's not allowed in Idaho. Yep. It's not allowed to sleep overnight on this body of water.
I sleep all the time in the day.
Yeah, during the day, I guess you sleep all you want.
So you can't sleep on the boat. You got to find somewhere to camp. Gotcha.
Another thing is around the reservoir, they have these square, I believe they're probably like 15 by 15 foot floating square swim platforms. And they're already out in the water. You can dock against one of those, and if the kids want to run and jump them off, you can. However, you've got your own swimming platform right here with nice seats and radios and all your gear. So it might be a stuff where maybe the kids want to kind of do their own thing for a little while. If the teenagers want to hang out, then you can drop them off there, make a round around the reservoir, and come and pick them up later.
How did you start all this? This is pretty neat. A great idea.
Yeah, I wanted a pontoon boat, but when I looked at the cost of a pontoon boat, I thought, well, I'm going to have to get another job in order to have a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
Then one night I thought, well, what if I just rented it out, once a month, and that would make the payment on the boat, and then maybe another time to pay for the storage, maybe another time to pay for the anchors and the lines and the life jackets and the safety gear and the registration. And pretty soon I realized I need to rent it out about a week per year. There are years where I don't even get on the boat. It's been so popular, so it really worked out. So our plan is to continue to grow this business. Our next step is to add jet skis. We think that would be a lot of fun.
There you go. Now let's talk about renting it. How long ahead of time do you need to rent it? How far booked out are you? How would that work for someone who says, hey, I'd like to go this weekend? Is it likely you're going to get it this weekend?
Sometimes there's really no rhyme or reason to it. We don't have an army of staff, so if you can give us 24 hours, it helps us just kind of work our life around your rental and get out there. If you just decide one day that you want to get up and do it that day, give us a call. We'll try to make it happen. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
And is it more popular on the weekends?
Absolutely.
If you're during the week? Let's talk about discounts. So is there a different price during the week? Are there any group rates, anything like that?
The price you'd rent it for on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the same price you'd get it for on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We don't upcharge for the weekends. We do offer a discount for for veterans because we're a veteran business.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so you can take 10% off.
Love that. Love that. What if you wanted to do 4 days?
Well,
Would you do it for 4 days?
I would do it for 4 days.
Ah.
The fuel tank on this is 55 gallons, so that's more than enough fuel to take care of probably 2 weeks. But if you could call us and let us know, we just want to make sure we don't have any overlapping reservations.
That would make sense. That would make sense. Well, this is just about as special and as lovely as possibly could be.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just
Idaho on the
relaxed.
lake in the summer, there's nothing better than that.
It's real nice. And you know, one of the benefits of this reservoir is it's kind of like a long river. And because of that, what someone does around that bend with their wake boat doesn't make a lot of waves over here. So you can find isolated spots where it's like this, or if you want to pull the kids over mountains of waves and see if you can get them airborne a little, then you can go and find a wake boat and just drag them over those waves.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, is there anything we didn't ask that we need to know?
A lot of people ask me, do I have to wear a life jacket the whole time I'm on?
Oh, that's a good one.
And you can see we're not.
Yeah.
Idaho law
Are
says...
we getting arrested?
No, we are not.
Okay.
On a pontoon boat, you're not required to wear a life jacket unless you're outside the fencing area. So once you go past those gates, put on a life jacket.
Gotcha.
But if you're a weak swimmer or you just have anxiety on the water, go ahead and throw on a life jacket. It won't hurt.
Yeah.
We provide enough life jackets for all 13 people to have at least one life jacket.
Yeah.
And we also have all the safety gear you would need, including paddles in case you lose your motor. We have air inflators in case you need to put more air in one of the towables. We have extra ski ropes in case one gets broke. We have extra anchor in case one gets lost.
Yeah, that's awesome. When we look at all of the things that you need, this is a big investment.
Yeah.
So what a great idea, to be able to say, I want to take out a boat, but I don't need to own a boat, and I don't need to know how to back the trailer up.
That's exactly right.
Makes it really nice. All right, tell us one more time, what's the price and where do they go to make a reservation?
So for the pontoon boat, you're looking about $585 for the day. That includes everything except the fuel you use, and we'll charge you for the fuel at the end. We just pull it up to the pump, and whatever we pay, we pass on to you. We just take it out of the security deposit that we refund you later in the day.
There we go.
And then the kayaks and the paddle boards, they start off around $55 to $60 depending on the length and the weight capacity of it. Little things like that 3-person towable tube, it's about $35. And we have a security deposit on the boat. We refund that once the boat's returned.
With no puncture in the bottom and it's still floating.
Yeah, with everything on the boat. Hopefully like you got it.
Just like you got it. Well, that's awesome. All right, if they have any questions, do they call? Do they go on Facebook? Where do they go? All
the information is going to be below. We have a website, cascadeboatrental.com, or you can call or text us.
Fantastic. All right, Nick, this is awesome. Yeah. I can't imagine a better experience than being on a pontoon boat.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm
glad to have you on it.
All right, you guys. Cascade Boat Rentals. All the information is below. Check them out. You might have just found your perfect summer day for your family and get together. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here. All right, this has been Jessica Carden, your nosy neighbor, keeping you in the know. This is what a great idea.
Yeah. You want to try driving it?
All right. Well, this is great.
So go ahead and give us a full turn to the right.
To the right?
Yeah. Just keep turning.
Do I go faster?
If you want to.
Oh. Well, this is lovely.
The boat has a horn on it that you can use to signal people. It's right there in front of you it says horn. There you go. There you go. There's your horn. It also has all your lights if you decide to stay out in the evening.
Yeah.
It has interior lights and exterior lights. There's even some USB ports right here to charge your device while you're driving.
Yeah. This is like a luxury.
Yeah, it's considered a luxury pontoon.
It is fantastic.
Another nice thing about the pontoons is because of its tri-tune system, when you do go over waves, you really don't feel them. Like I'm about to go over our own waves right here.
And this is usually when you're...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nothing.
Yeah, it cuts right through them.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice. I didn't expect it to go this fast.